Coming to you live is the Auto Hub Show, changing automotive one show at a time with Ian and Jeff. And here we go.
Hola. What?
Hello, this is
Not running yet. Are you running yet?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello, this is Ian.
This is Jeff. Sorry, there. You're good.
And I'm Jeremy LOUISOS from Logistics.
Thanks for taking the time today. So you can tell us a little bit more about what you do.
Yeah. So Logistics, we're a nationwide auto shipping company. We've been in business for 20 years. We service the whole country. Kind of our specialty is the Northeast. It's kind of where we're coming out of. It's been a tricky spot for a lot of repairs. But so our bread and butter has been customer service. We kind of started really with what we call the tough stuff, right? So got some of those big contracts with the OEMs, more spot moves, a lot of POV type stuff. We do a lot of seasonal residents on that side of the house, and then a lot of dealing. So trades, to auction, inventory sourcing, and these days a lot of customer deliveries. Yeah. So kind of having that POV piece well figured out has been a nice way to meet the moment these days, and thinking towards the future of consumer products. So people trying to get that inventory from the public now, and all of these different configurations of those. So customer service, we started, but these days technology is kind of right up there. I mean, you've got to have both, but it kind of starts off. You have the tech. Can you put a button on my website that gives me the instant shipping quote or breaks the order? But yeah, we can do all that. We have the APIs for the tech. We have custom portals, integrations, that whole bit. But eventually we'll be talking about past control. You don't want to answer questions from those customers about when's my car going to get there, and all sorts of setting those expectations. So we can take that on and give that showroom experience right to the final mile.
Thanks for that. Jeff,
Well, you guys have probably one of the coolest displays here. We got the NASCAR simulator back there, and I was in second place. Now I'm like a 92nd place, so we'll have to give it another try. So tell me, what's the biggest thing you want to get out of the show? What's other than business, what do you want to get?
Yeah. So I mean, you mentioned the networking component. I think you come here and you're talking to folks. There's a lot to the networking that's not business. I would say there's it's kind of like a reunion of sorts. When you've been coming to the show for a bit, you get a lot of faces working. We've only been doing the show circuit the past year or so. It's amazing in 1 year how the community's really embraced us and kind of run the same. So it's nice connecting with folks. As you can see, another goal for me is to have some fun. We're in San Diego. We come from the Northeast. It's not as lovely for
not as warm.
Yeah, not quite as nice. So we got the NASCAR out. We home boards. We try to bring some good vibes and have a good time this week. But also, I guess the biggest thing to learn. There's a lot of information that goes on. And talking to folks, I guess I know this is your interview, but I'd be super curious. Someone who's talked to a lot of people today. What are you seeing some takeaways? Or I'd love to learn from you now.
Well, our biggest takeaway out of this is everybody wants to network. They're meeting people. And it truly is. It's amazing what happens when you know something. You say you've been doing it like a year, and you're already seeing people again. I talked to you before. I wanted to call you. I lost your card, and this and that. Let's chat. And it's a big deal. The one thing Ian and I commented on is the sheer vastness of the business. And we come from Vancouver, so it's a very small part of the market. And with us, we have 3 options: Odessa, Trade, those are the big ones around us. We come down here and see auctions. We've never heard of shipping companies. So that's quite the thing. How is it that what do you think differentiates yourself from all the other shipping companies?
So I
other
think
than the cool puzzles.
Yeah, so the car is cool. But yeah, so coming out of the Northeast, that's kind of been the strength. I know that a lot of people have some standard providers, people that have been in here doing a while. I mean, we do it 20 years. We're kind of been on this circuit for the past year, but we have some contacts that don't have quite themselves. But maybe we've been working in the company for a number of years with some legacy providers. Who knows? There might be some gaps that we can sort of help fill. I think really it's that customer search technology. I think that's a differentiator. I think a lot of folks have the tech. Tech's solid. Can you provide the same level of expertise? Can you take that customer in and talk? I think that's really our differentiator. And then we get the conversation. Our time.
Well, you know, it's funny. One thing that's very true, you get to read, there's always a chance for something. Your normal carrier can't get that car out of Oklahoma down to Florida or even across the street. You need somebody else. And that's what it is. And with the people, it's come together.
Thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And great display. Definitely come by and see the car here and obviously talk to Pre-Owned Auto Logistics. And this is, Jeremy.
That's right. Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
it was a pleasure.
And
Thanks
you
for
know
coming
what?
by.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah, let's rock and roll. Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. I'm going for 40 seconds, baby.
How'd you do?
Can't do 40 seconds.
Yeah, so it's not.
Can't do it.
I can fit.
How the podcast going, guys? So it's
All right. Yeah, you can fix it out.
Oh, there, my name is Bill Polo. I'm sitting here racing in the San Diego 12, because it's 12 miles, 3 lanes. I'm chasing that bastard in the yellow car.
That's it. Take it out. Let's show what we said.
Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.